we like to build a network like that looks very clean and neat, I'm going to show you how you can do it. If you want to build a nice and neat network, as you can see here, I'm going to show you how it is done, so that way if you have to do the same thing, at least you can offer the same thing to your customers. So basically, in this case, I am in a customer and they have this room that is just for this. As you can see over here, everything comes here, and they have open racks. In case if you have a place like that nobody else has access to this, you can have them open like now. Or if you're going to build a data center, of course, or something that many people are going to have access, it will be ideal to have closed racks, so that way nobody can touch anything, because anybody can unplug things purposely or not, but anything may happen. So this is another layer of security besides having a camera on that corner. So now what you have to buy if you want to build something like that, you can buy this brand or maybe another one. This brand can do it, is very good. So if you want, you have the patch panels that are in a MB shape form. It looks nicer than the straight ones, and you can install them like that. As you can see, it takes many units. In this case, it takes 2 units, as you can see, 10 and 9, and you can put them one next to the other one, so that way you can run the cables on this side. So in order to open this up, you can close, you can move the knob, and you will see these are the cables. So that is how they run the cable. This is one option. I mean, there are many options, but this is the nicest one. If you want to run cables maybe through the other side, you can move the other knob. As you can see, you have 2 hinges, so you can open it one at a time, or if you want to remove both, you can move both knobs at the same time and you will remove it. So as you can see, you have all the switches, routers, whatever else, very well mounted here. So as you can see, in each rack you have 1 unit. These are called units, so that way you can leave maybe one space if you're thinking in the future you're going to add something else, or you can stack them all together. So another thing, if you have a big office like this, they have like 60 computers here, so you can run everything through the tubes, through the roof, as you can see, or in the ceiling. In this case, everything goes through the ceiling, and over there you have another ceiling, another pipe as well. So you can install this tray, as you can see here, and once it has been installed, you can go down to each rack and connect everything else. Another thing that you have to keep in mind is when you do that, you have to ground both pieces of metal always. As you can see here, you have the main one, so everything is connected over here, and if you have any discharge or something like that, everything is going to go over there. So here we have another connection. It seems like for TV or for something else. So usually you should be focusing here. You have the 2 servers. I just installed that one. That is the new one. So as you can see in the back, everything looks very nice. So here we have the console cable, we have the switch, everything very well done. We have all the cables, and like I said before, you move the knob and then you can run all the cables here, as you can see, and everything looks very neat and nice. So another thing I'm going to show you, let's say that if you have to run cable maybe from here to this place, like this is my case, I have to run a cable from one side to this server. So what you can install is this metal box. As you can see here, they have them too. Here there is nothing, but I'm going to show you in the other side. So that way, if you have to run cables from one place to another one, you run it from here and make it looks nice, clean. Here we don't have anything, but in the future, if you have to run some cables, you can do it without any problem. Another thing in this case is out of the scope of this video, but I want to show you. We have the use of robotic. These modems were the one that I used to use in the 90s to connect to internet, but in this case you can use it to troubleshoot or fix any switch. In this case, the Cisco ones, you can connect the serial port from the back here. Hope I can see it. Okay, you will have the serial port, and you can leave it connected to a phone line, and then if you have any trouble, you can access to the console here. As you can see, in this case, here they have the console cable. It depends. Here in this case, they are using the mini USB, but usually they use the RG45. But that is how you, I mean, it depends on the cable that you're going to use, but that is how you can control everything. Here we have the UPS, the battery backup, and so that way, if there is an outage or something, all the equipment are going to be protected. Also, the equipment is going to be able to run maybe for a few minutes or half an hour, depending on the capacity of the UPS, and that is how you're going to protect the data from being corrupted, because in the middle, of course, of the workload, if you shut down the server, you may damage the file. So that is how you can install everything, make it look neat. Like I said before, also what you can do is install labels. In this case, you don't see labels here, but there are some people, they install labels so that way you know each cable where it goes. And as you can see, the label looks kind of like that, but it's not the type of label that I was talking about. I mean, it's made with a label maker. In this case, it doesn't say anything about the computers or anything like that. But if you want to build something like that, at least you have an idea how to make it look neat. I hope this video was useful. If you have any question, leave it in the section below and I'll show you, and I'll try to answer you. See you next time.